Yo, what goes on, everybody? Back again with another video for you guys. So in this video, as you can tell from the title, from the thumbnail, this is my video discussing my top 5 characters I want to see return in Insomniac Spider-Man 2 coming next year. But yeah, let's get into this video. So, characters I would like to see return. Yeah, since it is top 5, I'm going to give my top 5 right here, right now. So at my number 5 spot, I have Tombstone. Tombstone, yes, he did play a small role in the main story of Insomniac's Spider-Man 1. And sure, you did have that side mission where you got to fight him. But I feel like he should return in some capacity. I mean, sure, he did go to jail, but if he does get out of jail, that could also lead into another battle between him and Spider-Man, because in that side mission, him and Spider-Man did fight, and at the end of that fight, sure, Tombstone looked completely vulnerable, but he even said it. Can't wait for the rematch, which solidifies the possibility that, hey, these two could be fighting once more. Over what, and what could the story be in regards to that? We really don't know. I mean, but then again, never say never, right? But point being, I would have loved to see Tombstone come back. He was pretty menacing in the first game. And yeah, to see him return, to have him have another battle with Spider-Man, that would be pretty cool. So Tombstone, I would like to see him come back. And number 4 spot, we have Taskmaster. So Taskmaster, to those who don't remember, he was the one leaving challenges around the city for Spider-Man to find. And yeah, after you completed all those challenges, you did get a chance to battle Taskmaster. Yeah, Taskmaster again, because with Taskmaster, he was always so curious on learning Spider-Man's every move. But yes, he did. Yeah, he did get away. But before he did, he mentioned something about 6 figures, and I'm like, why does that sound familiar? Because there is. I mean, there could be a team with 6 figures in the team itself, but I don't know. I don't know. I just can't put my finger on it. But do I think Taskmaster should return? Yes, I do think he should return. I do believe he should come back and have a bigger role. I do believe they should bring back the challenges that Spider-Man was always, solving. I would like to see those challenges more. And I would love to have Spider-Man battle Taskmaster again. I'd like to have another battle with him. But only this time, the character Taskmaster plays a bigger role. Because, sure, I guess you could make that argument that he's not in the game all that much. But I still believe it would be pretty cool to see Taskmaster come back and battle Spider-Man again. But yeah, I do believe that Taskmaster should come back for the sequel in some capacity. And I just hope he plays a big role. At my number 3 spot, I have Dr. Otto Octavius. Yes, he did become, I mean, let's face it, everyone knows this at this point. So, towards the very middle / end of the game, he did become Doc Ock. And sure, he did go to jail, for the crimes he committed. But, however, I do want to see this character again. Like, just to tell the audience that, hey, there is somewhat a relationship between Peter and Otto, but sure, it might not be what fans are expecting, but at least it's something. Maybe Otto is helping out Peter one last time, to where Peter, I don't know, maybe he goes to the prison to learn more about the symbiote that's parted with Harry or Freddy or any one of those two. But who knows? Maybe Peter can go to visit Otto in regards to the symbiote. But then something happens where Peter has to suit up as Spidey. But then that's where Otto, in a weird way, somehow helps us. I mean, I don't know. That's my possible theory, but I mean, I don't know. It's possible, but then again, never say never. But I mean, I would like to see Otto appear again, even if it's just a cameo, even if it is just a small scene. It would still be nice to see him again, just to, I don't know, maybe to let the audience know that hey, there is still somewhat of a small relationship between the two, even if it is somewhat tainted. And at my number 2 spot, I have Felicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat. So, to those who don't know, in the Heist DLC for Spider-Man 1, we do get some background with the character of Black Cat, and the two do team up once again, but, well, Black Cat, surprise, surprise, Black Cat betrays Spider-Man, and then the shit goes downhill from there. But in regards to the sequel, I would love to see her return in the sequel. I would love to see those two, like, you know, team up once again. Yeah, they could find. I do believe they could find some way to have her fit in the story, because I'm like, realistically speaking, I'm like, okay, if the second game's gonna be longer, or somewhat longer, you can still find a way to fit her in, even if it is just a small, even if it is just, like, you know, small amount of time or small capacity. However, I do believe Black Cat should return in the sequel. I don't know. I just want this character to come back, because her interactions with Spidey was pretty good to see, and it really brought back childhood memories of when I was playing the Spider-Man 2 game when I was a kid, when those two were always, like, you know, going at it. But yeah, in regards to if Black Cat should return to the sequel, yes, I want her to return to the sequel. I do want her to play somewhat of a big role, even if it is somewhat small in between. I do want that character to come back, and I do want more of the character, and here's hoping Insomniac could deliver in regards to who we want to see come back. And at the number 1 spot, we have Yuri Watanabe. Yes, the former police captain of one of the precincts. But yeah, to those who don't remember, she, towards the end of the second DLC, she somewhat became Rafe, which in the comics, that's another character. But in regards to should Yuri return? Yes, Yuri should definitely return. I don't know if it's going to be in the main story. It could be in a DLC. But I do believe if we do see Yuri again, she won't be the police captain anymore. She will be Rafe. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Because I can definitely see that where Spider-Man finds out Yuri is Rafe, and those two are clashing heads, which is understandable, because with Spider-Man, he doesn't really want to kill criminals. With Spider-Man, he just wants them to go to jail. But with Yuri/Rafe, she's like, oh, they have to die. They have to die, because if not, then they're going to continue doing what they're doing. I mean, again, you can understand both points of views, but I mean, I still believe that the criminals should, you know, at least face some type of trial for the crimes they know they committed. But then again, I can still see both sides of the coin. But in regards to how Yuri could come back, I mean, I do want to see her come back in the main story, but then again, I don't know, because if you think about it, you're gonna have Venom and Craven in there. Plus, there's gonna be big stories with those two. Plus, especially if Peter's gonna get the black suit, that's gonna cause another big story there. I don't know. Maybe in a DLC they can bring her back. They can just say she became Rafe following the time jump in between the end of the Say That Never Sleeps DLC, in between Miles Morales until the events leading up now, that being the events of Spider-Man 2. I mean, I don't know, it's possible. But in regards to Yuri, yeah, I do believe she should come back. Yeah, I do believe she should come back. I do believe that, she'll become Rafe, and I do believe we will see this character again. Anyway, that's my top 5 returning characters I would like to see in Insomniac Spider-Man 2. Let me know your list down below. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then.